Welcome everyone. Wonderful evening to one and all gathered here for the webinar on IEEE Awards and Scholarship by our resource person is organized by IEEE SB 16621 of King's College of Engineering. Don't give up. The beginning is always the hardest one. I would like to call upon Miss Divya Bharati from IEEE student member, final year final year CSE student to deliver the welcome address.
Welcome the challenges. Look for the opportunities in every situation to learn and grow in wisdom. On behalf of IEEE Student Chapter, it's my great privilege to welcome you all. I would like to welcome our Honorable Principal Dr. J. Arpuda Vijay Chelvi ma'am and our Vice Principal Dr. S. Sivakumar sir, and welcome to our resource person Ms. Pooja Sharma, ExCom member, IEEE Madras section, Chennai, and also extend my welcome to our IEEE staff members and IEEE student members and also other participants. Once again, welcome you all for this webinar on IEEE Awards and Scholarships. Thank you.
Thank you, Divya Bharati. Coming together is a beginning. Keeping together is process. Working together is the success one. This is a time to know about our resource person. I would like to welcome again Ms. Divya Bharati to share few words about our resource person.
Sharma K is working as Flex PVT committee member in engineering, executive committee member of IEEE Madras YP, and also the secretary for IEEE Madras WIE. She is also serving as the co-chair for IEEE Youth Endeavors for Social Innovation using Sustainable Technology, formerly SS12, Junior and Syntrack 2021. She was the secretary IEEE YESAST 12 as well as the co-chair for the Innovation Challenge track of YESAST 12 2020. She is the one of the initiative leads of IEEE Computer Society Job Fair India. She is the most enthusiastic volunteer of IEEE Computer Society and Women in Engineering. She has won Richard E. Medley Scholarship from IEEE Computer Society, Grace Hopper Celebration India Scholarship from Women in Computing, produced by AngiaB.org, and Google University Scholarship. She was the session coordinator for IEEE Mascon International Conference 2021. She has been the program committee member of many events of IEEE, CS, and WI. She has started many IEEE chapters in her student branch as well as helped other chapters too. She had been selected as the IEEE WI representative from Madras section for Art10 SYWL Congress 2018 held at Bali, Indonesia. She has also served as the social media coordinator and initiative lead at public visibility of IEEE Computer Society India SAC. She is an inspiration to many young women. She is always motivates everyone towards following their passion. She is a good leader as well as team player who always loves to work in fast-moving environment. Seeing this enthusiasm in her essay engineering college has awarded her the Best Outgoing Female Award. She has also won the first prize in IEEE Madras section student project funding, which is her pattern. Her area of interest include communication system. Thank you.
Thank you, Divya Bharati. Everything is easy when you are busy, but nothing is easy when you are lazy. I will going to hand over the section to our resource person. Queries regarding this webinar are most welcome through the chat box. Now, I would like to welcome our resource person, Ms. Pooja Sharma, to take over this session. Ma'am, start your section. Mic is yours.
Thank you so much, Aparna and Divyabhati, for the great introduction and nice volunteering. I wish you all a very happy IEEE Day. I'd like to thank the management of King's College of Engineering, Principal Dr. J. Arpavati ma'am and Shivakumar sir, and the coordinator Mr. P. Pasupati and Mr. J. Niranjan Raj for a special invite on this auspicious day. Once again, thank you all. I'll be sharing my screen. Any of the volunteers, please confirm me if my screen is visible to you all. And in between, like if my presentation is being stuck due to internet issue because it's been raining here, please do let me know by voicing up because I won't be able to see the chat. So before I start sharing my screen, I just want to check like how many of you are interested and eager to know about IEEE awards and scholarship. So you can simply say yes in the chat box. Because other than IEEE awards and scholarship, I'll also be sharing you some tips and tricks to crack those awards and scholarships. So it's gonna help you not only in IEEE but also if you apply for other awards. So how many of you are interested? Please comment in the chat box. We'll wait for 30 seconds. Cool. There are some participants who are eagerly interested in this session. So thank you all. So I'm going to share my screen. Just any of the volunteer, please confirm me. Is my screen visible?
Yes, ma'am. Visible, ma'am.
Thanks for the confirmation. Okay, so before I start this IEEE awards recognition and scholarship, I'd like to start with the quote because it's really important for us. You know, it is good to win awards, but the most important is to win together. Okay, so if you're applying for an award, it's not by a particular person. It's all about the heart and it's all about the mentorship. Okay, so apart from volunteering in IEEE, you will also learn and get to know the exposure of lot more of skills like communication skill, designing, content skill, web designing, technical stuffs, and many more. So I'll also share about what are the benefits you're gonna get from volunteering because if you volunteer, then only you can apply for awards. And if you apply for award, you need to know some criterias like how you can apply. So all these things I'll be sharing in today's session. Okay, so as Divya Bharti has already introduced me so kindly, thank you. So apart from that, I'd also like to mention one more point. So this year I am undergoing IEEE Volt, which is Volunteer Leadership Training Program. It's been offered by IEEE. So this is somewhat about me. And one more point, like I'm very passionate about photography. So you can follow me at Pooja Sharma at IEEE. So I'm sorry, that's my email. So you can follow me in Instagram, Pooja Photography, if you're interested in natural photographies. So we'll also be sharing about REM scholarship and about student project funding and all because it's really important for you all to know and the deadlines are also nearing. So I think let's start. Okay, so do you know what is IEEE is? Or at least the abbreviation you can share in the chat box. I'll just see it after the session is over. Aparna or Divya, is there any comment? Like, what is IEEE? There will be a full form of it, right? Okay, so let's move on. So IEEE means Institute of Electrical Electronic Engineers, and there is a story behind this, like how this IEEE has been formed. So the history is like this. So there were two institute. One is AIEE, and one more was AIRE. So AIEE was American Institute of Electrical Engineer. It was founded in 1884, and there was one more committee which was Institute of Radio Engineers. So this was working mainly on wireless technology. So these two institute combined together because they were looking for a similar platform, and in 1963 they combined and they formed IEEE, and there are 4,20,000 plus members across all regions. So there are 10 regions in IEEE. We belong to region 10, and the headquarters of IEEE is at Pittsburgh, New Jersey, United States. And as you all know, the student membership is $27, but the discount has been offered due to IEEE Day as well as due to this COVID. So if you're joining IEEE and if you're renewing IEEE, you just have to apply the code which is Future50. So 50% discount you will be getting. So the membership fee is going to be $13.5 only. And as you all know, like other than conducting some international events, activities, IEEE is also meant for publishing our technical works. Okay, so volunteer skills which you can improve. So there are many skills like as you are organizing this webinar, right? So there will be a lot of things required like leadership skill where the two coordinators of your college are been coordinating, and we need a designer who designs the poster. We need a content writer who creates the content, and if you are managing the website team has to update all the details on the website of your student brand. So like this there are a lot of volunteering. So if you learn these things, there is a huge scope for you in the future, and I'll share all those scope in the upcoming slide. So what are the skills you can improve is technical skills, as I mentioned earlier, and you will also learn the registration skill, like if you're preparing a Google form. So even it's one of the kind of skill which you can learning. And you can also learn publicity, which is social media marketing, which is really important for you to publicize about a specific event across the world. And you will learn team management, you will learn logistics skills, and mainly you will learn leadership and time management skill in every event which you are being involved in it. So these are the important skills which you will be improving yourself, and a few people will also learn this. So if you learn all those skills, what's going to happen next? So why you need to volunteer? So if you're so for example you have gained all those new skills which has been mentioned in the first point. This will improve your curriculum vitae. It will add a weightage to your resume. So once you're attending an interview, so the interviewer might be asking how different you are from others. You will be an IEEE member and your friend will be a non-IEEE member. So you might have organized some event, or you might have participated, you might have volunteered. So there will be some specific points for you to say about yourself which will make you a different person from other. So that's why you need to volunteer. So if you volunteer, you can share more about those stuffs, and because of this you can also share about your management skills, your leadership skill, and by this way the interviewer will also know more about your skill, and this will be a very good impact for you to get and crack the interview as well. And while you volunteer, you will also create professional contacts, and it will be a pride for you because you will be looking different from others, and you will be working on something which is really important other than studies. And you can also explore the world. For example, if there are some international events been happening across India, you can explore them. And if you are a great volunteer, you can request for funding from IEEE and from specific societies. So if you are a proactive volunteer in specific societies, surely they're going to fund you. And Moreover, if you are a great volunteer, you can apply for awards and recognition, which is really important. So even if you're not winning, that's the second thing. If you apply, you will get to know more about yourself. That's important. Okay, so why awards and recognition are important? Like, even though if you volunteer, there should be something, right? Like, your work should be recognized, the effects and the time which you put for volunteering, it needs to be recognized, right? And also, if you volunteer for something and if you win some award, there is a possibility that your juniors might also approach you and you can guide them. This will stimulate the helping capability, and this will also strengthen your position as a leader. So you will be leading, and your juniors can follow your path and they can also win those stuffs, and it will also make you an important person. Okay, so that's the reason why awards and recognitions are important. Okay, so in IEEE, there are different levels of awards. Well, let's start from student branch to section. So you all belong to King's Engineering College. So this is your student branch, and our section, which is Madras section. This is the second one. Next, we have India Council. So all the section in India are being covered under our council, which is India Council. And as mentioned, we belong to Region 10, right? So in Region 10, there are many countries being covered, like India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Malaysia, Japan, Singapore, China. So these part will come under Region 10. And we have MJ Award, which is where all the regions are being combined. As mentioned, 10 regions are there. So all those are under MJ Awards. And we also have a level which is IEEE level awards. So this is common for all IEEE members across all regions. So I'll share about each of the levels to you. Okay, so the first one is IEEE Level Awards. So IEEE Level Award is one of the highest medal award in IEEE, we could say, and there are three categories in it, which is IEEE Medals, IEEE Technical Field Awards, IEEE Recognitions. So this award is very prestigious, and this is something like we have. In movies and all, we have awards and ceremonies, right? So similarly, this is something higher than that. So we have Oscar award for the movies. I hope you can replicate it. So similarly, like Oscar, in IEEE, we have some high levels of award, which is IEEE level awards. And for I'll also share this links so you can explore more about these awards, because there are many different categories in each of this. So you can explore here. Yeah, so next, the most important is IEEE MGA Awards. So MGA means Member and Geographical Activities Award. So there are a lot more of awards, and the most important are these 6 awards. And first one is MGA Laurie K. Wilson, and Diversity and Inclusion. This is newly been added. Next, we have Innovation Award, Leadership Award, Achievement Award, and Professional Achievement Award. So all these award comes under MGA, and this MGA award is mainly designed to promote and recognize the excellence in IEEE MGA operations and geographical areas like we could say regions, section, council, chapters, and student branches. So let's see about each of the award category. So the first one we have is IEEE MGA Laurie K. Wilson Transaction Award. So this award is given to one person every year, and this is given to the most significant volunteer. Okay, and the person who had made a distinguished contribution in IEEE, so they can apply for this Laurie K. Wilson Transaction Award. Next is Diversity and Inclusion Award. So this is newly been added, and this is given to 3 people every year, 3 volunteers. So this award is to recognize the individual or the team who have exhibited diversity and inclusion in their area. Next, Innovation Award. This Innovation Award is given to one person, and this award is mainly to recognize the individuals or team whose accomplishments or the project which is judged which is more innovative and effective. So for them, the innovation award is being given. Next, we have leadership award. So the leadership award is given to up to three volunteers, three proactive volunteers, and it's like the person who have done exhibited explanatory and substantive leadership in their extraordinary nature and in implementing new activities. So for them, the leadership award is given. Next, we have achievement award. So achievement award is given to six volunteers yearly. So every year, six people will be winning this award, achievement. So this achievement award is given to the volunteer who is involved with MGA activities and also with IEEE OUs, which is region, sections, student branch, all those things. And the person who had developed and completed specific projects under IEEE OU or MGA. So for them, this achievement award is being given. Next, we have MGA Young Professional Achievement Award. So earlier, this MGA YP award was being known as MGA Gold Award. Gold, it seems like GOLD, which stands for graduate of the last decade, the full form is. And this award is given to six proactive young professionals. So as there are many IEEE grades in IEEE, student member, young professional member, then we have senior member, and it goes on. So similarly, we have an affinity group of volunteers, which is women in engineering and young professional. So for this young professional who are the active members, proactive, six people can win this award. Okay, so next we have IEEE Student Awards, and these awards which I will be going through. So these awards are under Region 10. So these are under our category where we can apply, especially the students. So students as well as the graduate students can apply. First one is Laurie K. Wilson Regional Student Activity Award. So this award is mainly given to the person proactive student volunteer who has done extraordinary accomplishment in their student activity, like not only in their student branch but also in their section level, council level, regional level, who had done tremendous volunteering, can apply for this award. Next is IEEE Regional Exemplary Student Branch Award. So this award is given to student branch especially. So the student branch, which is SB, who had conducted lot more of activities, and those activities are with the goals of IEEE. If yes, then you can apply for this award, student branch award. Next, we have the Daryl Chong Student Activity Award. So this award is given to a specific group of students who have the same mindset in making the student activity ahead. And the goal is mainly to improve the quality of the activity and to share the knowledge among the students. So if there are some activities which are being conducted under this, so they can apply for this award, which is Daryl Chong Student Activity. And also we have award for the counselors and advisors, which is IEEE Outstanding Branch Counselor and Branch Chapter Advisor Award. So IEEE is providing this award to 20 outstanding counselors and advisors. So if you have conducted lot more of activities in your student branch, just apply for it. Like winning is the second thing. First you need to apply, and there are a lot of possibilities you may win it, because this is given to 20 counselors and advisor altogether across all regions. And since this is under Region 10, there is a possibility that you may also get this award. So dear counselors and advisor, you can apply for this. Next, we have IEEE Student Branch Website Contest. So this website contest is mainly for the student branch who have their own website and who are maintaining it. Like whenever there is any event which is happening, they are updating on it, and the website gives a proactiveness with the hyperlinks and everything. Then you can apply for this, and there is a lot of possibility that your student branch may win this. And all those 5 student awards which I have mentioned, the call for award starts from February 1st, and it closes every year end of March. So these 2 months will be the time for you to apply. So just make the best use of it. Like we are in October, so after 5 months, 4 5 months, this awards will be opened again. So I request you all the students to apply for this, and as well as the councils. Okay, so these are the 3 scholarships which are being offered by IEEE Computer Society. So the first one is Richard Mervyn Scholarship. So this is one of the picture which like I won this scholarship in April 2017, and this was being awarded to me at SSN College during All India Computer Society Student Young Professional Congress. And this scholarship is given to 20 students every cycle. So there are 2 cycle. One cycle ends, last date is to apply April 30, and September 30 is the second cycle deadline. So 2020, like maximum to 20 people it's been awarded, and each person who win this scholarship gets $1,000, and he or she who wins will also be represented as regional student ambassador for 1 year. So other than this $1,000, IEEE will also be paying your membership fees, as well as the computer society fees, registration fees. So this is a great opportunity, and this award is mainly given to people who have good score in their academia, as well as who are very proactive volunteers in IEEE Computer Society. And next we have Land Stafford Lads and Paper Contest. So this is specifically, I would also like to mention one point. So here, this is mainly in the field of computer science, and all these 3 awards are being given to uh, people. It's not mandatory you need to be computer science department. It is you can also be from ECE or EEE or mechanical, any sort of engineering you might be. And I belong to ECE, and I was actively participating and volunteering in computer society. That's the reason I won this. So coming forward, this land Stafford lesson paper contest. So this person who wins will be getting $500, and the deadline to apply is October 31st. Next, we have UP Honor Scholarship. So this is mainly given to the person, like the person who is active in IEEE, but less when compared to others, but his or her academia scores are very high. For example, here the minimum criteria mentioned is 3.3 out of 4. So this is in US format. So if you come to India and CGP, it should be at least 7.5 and above. So you are eligible to apply, and you need to be all clear, and you need to have some of the volunteering experience in IEEE and computer society. So this award is given to 4 volunteers each year, and if you win this, you will be awarded with $1,000, and the deadline is October 31st to apply. Yeah, next we have IEEE Women in Engineering Awards. So Women in Engineering also provide 4 awards, which is Inspiring Member of the Year Award, Inspiring Student Member of the Year Award. Like the student member, as the name says, it's for student, and Inspiring Member, it's for the professional members. Next we have Affinity Group of the Year Award, which is from the section. And next we have Student Branch Affinity Group. So for example, if your student branch has this IEEE Women in Engineering Affinity Group, and if you have conducted some activities, you can apply for this. And I would also like to mention a point, like this IEEE Women in Engineering is not only for women, it is also meant for men as well, and these awards like Inspiring Member Award, Inspiring Student Member Award, it's not mandatory that you need to be a women member only for applying. Even if you are men, you can apply for this award, and there is a high possibility that you may win this award as well. So recently, a student from IEEE Hyderabad section. His name is Sai Prashant. He has also won this IEEE Inspiring Student Member of the Year award. So it doesn't matter you're a male or a female to win this. Only like what all activities you have conducted under women in engineering, that's really important. So to win this, so there is a I encourage a lot of you to become women in engineering member, because for student members it's free, so you can easily become member and you can conduct some activities and apply for this awards. Yeah. Next, we have IEEE Student Project Funding. So, as you can see the picture, I won this award in 2018. We started working on this project on 2017. So, the duration of this project funding will be for 6 months, and this award, project funding is mainly given to student members of IEEE who are doing their UG degree. They can be from any department. Department doesn't matter here. And the deadline for this is October 15. Actually, the deadline was already been over, but now they have extended it till October 15. So today is 5 October. So you have 10 more days to submit abstract. And this student project funding was mainly implemented for the students, for benefiting and motivating them for their prototype development. And the student project funding was started in 2010, and it was mainly continued to motivate the students for their prototype. And nearly 5 lakh, some 37,000 rupees has been awarded to 69 projects till now, like from 2010. And when I won the student project funding, we were awarded with 15,000 for the winners. Next, for the second place, 10,000 was been given, and for the third place, 5,000 was been given. And this like 10 projects will be selected at the end of the student project funding, and those 10s will be evaluated, and from there you will be awarded with student project funding. So I would request or recommend you all to apply for this if you're an IEEE member, and there is a lot of possibility that this year you may also win the student project funding, because there are still 10 more days and it would be great if you could apply. Yeah, so we have learned about a lot of scholarship awards and scholarship, right? But do you know how to crack those? There are some criterias which you need to know. It's not only for IEEE awards, it's for all. Wherever you go, you need to know these basic stuffs to move on. So let's start. So the first one is eligible criteria. So if you're applying for an IEEE award, for example, we say IEEE Richard Immerman Scholarship. Okay, so this is offered by IEEE Computer Society. So the eligible criteria means what you have to check. You need to check whether you are an IEEE member. You need to check whether you are a Computer Society member as well, because this Richard Immerman Scholarship is been awarded by them. And also you need to check whether the year of graduation, what they are looking for matches, and all those things. And it doesn't matter which department you belong to, you can apply from whichever department you are, but you need to be Computer Society member for REM scholarship. So that was one of the examples. So similarly, there will be a lot more of eligible criteria with respect to different awards and scholarship. So once you have gone through the eligible criteria, next you have to go through the question statements again and again. For example, they would have asked like, why do you have to win this award scholarship? What you're gonna gain from it? How you're gonna contribute to others after winning this scholarship? What will be your vision statement? So these will be the questions commonly asked in most of the applications. So you need to go through it again and again. So if you go through, you will get some better idea like why you need to apply for this award. Okay. What you can do is you can open a Google Doc. The reason why I recommend this, because if you save your documents in as usual Word document, there is a possibility that you may not save it. So that's the reason I recommend to use Google document, and there you can start listing down your important points. So the questions which I have mentioned in all the applications will be asked. So you have to make sure that what are the things criterias are eligible, and you have to make notes of your key points, like you have participated in this specific event, you have volunteered, what sort of volunteering you have done, how it had helped and how it had made an impact. There will be a lot more of things, so just keep on writing. Whenever you remember everything, start writing, because we all are human beings and we may forget, like we might have done a lot more of things but we may forget, right? So just document each and everything what you have done, so it will be easy for you to apply. Okay, and maybe if you do in bullets, it will be easy for you. The paragraphs will be tough and you may miss some important points, so better you follow bullets. Next, after going through the questions and writing down in the document, what you have to do, you have to go through the whole website, because in that website you will be having some key points to apply for those questions which are being asked. So just make sure you go through the website completely, and don't miss the testimonial part. So in most of the scholarships or awards, there will be some person who have already won it, right? So they would have written some testimonial about their experience on that scholarship. So just make sure you read them, so you will get an idea, yeah, this is the scholarship is about, and what all things you need to note down, everything you're going to remember about yourself. And next, so as mentioned, if you go through everything, you will have to rework on your points again in the Google document which mentioned. And again, you just go through like what all things you have done. After reviewing the website, you might have got some better idea, so just make sure you re-edit all your notes which you have done on Google Doc. Then after once all the questions are being answered, get in touch with the previous callers as well, because this will help you to go through the application process very easily, and you can get in touch with them by email or by LinkedIn. Most of them will be active on email and LinkedIn, that's the reason I'm suggesting this. So just get in touch with them, because they will help you with the complete application process. And once you get in touch with them, you have to build your answers once again, because some would have asked for paragraph as well. Like they would have, like not only paragraph, specifically they would have mentioned that you have to write your application within 500 words or 1000 words. So just make sure you complete it within on time. And next is keep iterating, repeat again and again. So as you are editing your documents, just make sure you do it again and again, so that you will get a better idea until you are completely satisfied with your answers. Next, get it reviewed. So you can get reviewed by your professors, by your mentors, by your staffs, or maybe other experienced volunteers, because there will be some mistakes you would have done which others might figure it out there, and they may suggest you can write it like this. And not only mistakes, they might also suggest you few more things, like if you do this, there is a possibility that your this volunteering skill will be highlighted. Or if they might also suggest you to write in a chronicle order. For example, write from your regional volunteering, then section volunteering, then student branch volunteering. Likewise also you can mention. Next, the most important thing is apply on time. You should not wait for the last minute, because if you will be telling, yeah, still we have like as mentioned, for student project funding I told 10 days you have, right? So you need not to think about yourself that, yeah, I have still 10 more days to apply. No, not really. You have to start from today. Then only you will be able to complete it on time, because there will be lot of situations which gonna come in between, and it will be a hurdle for you at the end. So better whenever you have time, start from that right moment. Okay, so next is LOR matters. So most of the applications, while you're applying, they will be requesting for letter of recommendation. So this you need to get from the person whom you know very well and whom you have worked with them, because this will be a good opportunity for you to get the endorsement from them. And just make sure the key points which is there in your document matches your content in LOR. And don't reach the specific endorser at the last moment, because they might also be busy. So just make sure you have a drafted LOR so that the endorser can edit it accordingly and they may endorse you. And this is the important point: don't blindly approach anyone, like you haven't worked with them, you don't know them properly, but you're requesting them to endorse you. So this is not the right way. You have to make sure someone whom you have worked with, so you can like, it might be your mentors, professors, anyone. So just make sure you already know them, you both already know. Okay, so then you approach them via email. So email communication is one of the best way you need to follow up. Next is, even if you don't win, don't regret for it, because you have done so much of things. You have known about yourself more, like so much of activities you have done for you, and it is one of the better way of understanding ourselves. So just don't regret. You can apply it once again. And there is a story behind this. The reason why I'm sharing here, because I'm experienced to it. Like, even though I won many awards, there are some awards which I missed out. If we say this Volt training itself, volunteer leadership training, I applied for the first time in 2019. I didn't win. And again I applied last year in 2020. I couldn't crack. Then again I thought, like, why to waste, let's try again and again, because I was eligible for that. So I just tried this time and I cracked it completely. So that's the reason I'm undergoing now Volt training. So once I complete this, I will be recognized as a IEEE Volt graduate, which is volunteer leadership training. So similarly, there will be lots of hurdles and you may not crack in the first attempt. So don't lose hope by one thing. Just do it again and again until you apply, and you win. Okay, so you are a winner, like like now you are a winner of the specific award. What you have to do it, you have to build some interesting connection with your fellow members. You have to interact with others. And next thing, you have to inspire especially your juniors, because they will also be trying the same thing in the upcoming years, right? So you have to encourage them to apply for awards and scholarship, not only for this but also to volunteer, because if they volunteer, then only they're going to know more about their capacity, like how they could do. And the next is, give back to the society. Like, how it seems like, in while you're applying, they would have asked some specific question, like, once you win this, how you going to contribute to the society, what all events or activities you're going to conduct, or how you're going to help for the member development. So there will be some specific question which you have already answered while applying. So just make sure you give back to the community properly. So these are the criteria once you win any award or scholarship or whatever. Yeah, so now I would like to again wish everyone a happy IEEE day. And I know, like, people will be getting doubts, like, why do we celebrate IEEE day and when we need to celebrate this IEEE day. So I'll just share a few glance about this IEEE day, because today is one of the special day, we would say, for us, especially as an IEEE volunteers. So this was mainly started in 1884, when other engineers and IEEE members gathered together to share their technical ideas. So from that time, they started organizing, celebrating this IEEE day. And this was mainly celebrated in the first Tuesday of October. And the celebration may starts from end of September to mid of October. So by this way, they have started this IEEE Day. I hope you all have enjoyed the session and got to know more about IEEE awards and scholarship and how to crack for it. And yeah, so if you have any queries, you can just unmute yourself or comment in the chat box, or maybe in the future you can reach me at Pooja Sharma at IEEE.org. If not, you can connect me on LinkedIn, which is by typing Pooja Sharma IEEE. So you'll get my profile over there. Yeah, so let's move on to the Q&A. If you have any doubts or queries regarding the awards. Yeah, it doesn't even have any queries. You can unmute yourself or you can comment in the chat box. IEEE students or non-IEEE students, professors, if you have any doubts on student project funding or any of the award scholarship, you can just let me know.
Ma'am, good evening.
Good evening, sir.
Ma'am, I think there is a limitation in sending proposal to IEEE for from branches. Is there any only two batch can send the proposal or any number, ma'am?
Is it you're asking for student project funding, sir, or
Yeah,
for?
student project funding, ma'am.
Yes, sir. So they have mailed Venkatesh, sir. He's only managing this IEEE student project funding, and they have made all the criterias and eligibilities over it. And they have also shared some documents where you can apply, like where the students can apply for the abstract. And I think two from each student branch can apply, if I'm not wrong.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you. Okay, then.
Ma'am, similarly for
Yeah.
graduate members, is there any scholarships or awards, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Like we have other awards for the student members, right? So even graduate student members can apply because they are also under student category only. And since they have already done their BE degree, but still, if they are continuing with their masters, they can apply for it. No issues on it.
Okay.
Okay,
Thank
sir.
you.
Not only students, I would encourage all the IEEE advisors, counselors also to apply. And if you are conducted some activities in your student, some more of activities in your student branch, you can apply for it. And if you have IEEE student branch website, then also you have a specific award for it. And it's not about applying for award and winning, it's about knowing yourself more. So only when you apply for any of the award, there will be some specific questions asked, right? So by this way you will get to know more about yourself. So just apply it. Winning is the second thing, I'd say. Okay, then. So I think no more queries. If you further have any query, you can reach me through my email or through LinkedIn. Yeah. Over to you, volunteers.
Thank you, ma'am, for giving the awareness about awards and scholarships in IEEE. And in the IEEE Day, we have informed that for the students and you, we received the IEEE student project funding during 2017 and 2018.
Great. That's really great to know. I think in 2018, your student branch students would have won with me, I guess.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you. This year we have submitted two project papers under the IEEE student funding.
Great, great to know. I wish the participants all the very best for the student project funding. And please make sure you complete everything within the deadline, because they would have asked some specific stages of projects. So just keep on monitoring your projects, whomever have applied for it.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. We are moving to the end of the section. It is my privilege to thank our resource person, Ms. Pooja Sharma, and our principal ma'am, vice principal sir, IEEE staff members, and IEEE student members, and also other participants. Once again, I thank you one and all for giving your valuable time to know something about IEEE and their awardings and scholarship in the IEEE. Thank you, one and all. Thank you, ma'am.
I would also like to thank you all for the opportunity. So, can we all take a group picture? If you all don't mind, like, can you please turn on your cameras? Okay, it's okay, no problem. Okay, then. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you, Pashupati sir and Niranjan sir, for the great opportunity, great volunteering, Aparna and Divya, and all the very best to your student branch. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for such a wonderful session, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.
Students, there is a feedback link in the chat box. Please fill the feedback link.